To look the best you have in your entire life. This is going to be all about the face, all about the complexion, and how you're going to get the best full beat makeup routine literally of your life. After prepping your skin, the place we're actually going to start is eyebrows, because if you get them done earlier and out of the way, when you go in with like your brow gel and all of that, it won't accidentally pick up the product that's around the eyebrow and flake it into your brows and give them that crusty appearance. Also, just letting y'all know, eyebrows are a non-negotiable. You have to do something to your eyebrows when you are trying to do this type of glam makeup. So go ahead and fill them in and then add some eyebrow gel. For foundation, you're going to go in with something that is full coverage, maybe even on the matte side. This is the Maybelline Super Stay Foundation. I'm in shade 125. This is 30-hour wear. Hear me when I say you need to go in with your foundation. You know what? I'm literally about to add more. I don't want to look natural. That's not what this is. We are not doing natural makeup. We are doing full glam. I like to take a brush and begin buffing this into the skin. This is the Janessa Myers Yummy Skin Brush. You'll know when you've put enough foundation. You shouldn't have to question it. You should look like this. After you look absolutely flat and crazy, you're gonna bring color, life, dimension to the face with a liquid or cream contour. This is from Rare Beauty. It's in the shade Serene. You're gonna place it on top of the cheekbone and then going around the perimeter of your forehead. You're gonna use a brush to blend this out, never a sponge. You're gonna start using tapping motion. I'm actually using the Rare Beauty brush, and I do feel like at this point, this is where people get scared. They're like, oh crap, I put way too much on. No, you didn't. You just have to keep blending. I promise, the more you work this into the skin, the more it's going to soften. It might look insane like this as you first start blending it, but we're doing full glam makeup, girls. If anything ever feels like it's not going to blend out, just take the previous brush you were using and tap over the edges. Don't forget to get really close to the hairline so you don't have a weird lighter outline around your hair. See, we don't look crazy. We also need to bring dimension to the front of the face, so we're gonna go ahead and nose contour. With the same product and a smaller brush, I'm going to pick some product up from the applicator. Go ahead and place it on the top upper edge on each side of my nose bridge. I like to just sweep it down on both sides and connect it under the tip of the nose. The top half of it, I just kind of flick it up into my eyebrow. The more you blend, the more it's going to diffuse. You always have your brush to tap over things and soften if needed. At this step, I like to go ahead and do blush. I always save concealer for last. I'm gonna take this drugstore find from Catrice because I want to go for this really mauve-y muted blush. This one's in the shade Radiant Honey, and I believe these are like $6. I'm also gonna take another Catrice product. This is the under eye brightener. I'm actually gonna lay this down for added glam brightness right under the eyes before we do concealer. There's also one that Kosas has. It's like the extra bright revealer. It's in the shade Magic. It's very similar to this. Just tap over everything in the under eyes with a sponge. My favorite full glam concealer is from Too Faced in the shade Cream Puff. If I were to just use the concealer, I would have gone in with more, but since I already have some coverage from the under eye brightener, I don't need as much. Taking a little bit more of that concealer, and I'm gonna go right here under my contour to sharpen it up. Like, that is so snatched. To set these full glam under eyes, I'm gonna take some of my Huda powder and we're gonna start to pack that in right under the eyes and bake down the side of the nose like this. We're gonna wipe this away in a minute, but just for now, it's gonna help make these lines a little bit sharper. Same exact thing with a little bit more. We're gonna also bake right under the contour like that. We need to set the rest of the face. I'm gonna take my MAC Studio Fix powder. This is in a little bit of a lighter shade because I wanna add some more brightness right here to the center of my forehead specifically, so I'm using the shade NC15. Since I'm doing a more glam look, I'm okay with this having additional coverage to it. So I'm going to use what's left on my brush to wipe away this bake. You can see that doing that just created this little bit more of a harsh line. Also going to swipe away my nose bake. You see my cheekbones right now. I have such a round face, but this method gives you these sculpted cheekbones. To further intensify this face, we have to layer up a powder contour or bronzer. I'm gonna use a bronzer. This is the brand new one from Makeup by Mario. It's the Soft Sculpt shade Medium. Using the larger side of his F2 brush, I'm gonna apply this in the exact same places around the perimeter of the face that I put my cream contour. You can just see immediately how smoothing this product is and that it just brings that extra pigment to life. We're also gonna layer a powder blush. I'm gonna try out this one from Dibs again, just to figure out how much I like it. It's definitely a more natural blush, like it doesn't have a ton of pigment payoff. It's gonna add a little bit of glow to my face. If you wanna be like a full beat matte girl, you can leave it like this. If you want things to look slightly more skin-like though, I highly recommend the One Size Powder Melt Setting Spray because it literally does what the name says. It's gonna melt all these powders together and make them look a little bit more moisturized and skin-like. So I'm gonna do a generous spray and look how flawless this complexion is. I'm gonna zoom you in so that you can really see. We look so sculpted, so snatched, full coverage. This is gonna be so perfect for photos.